Hi guys, this is Devnath from Officers IAS Academy. In this video, I'll be telling you how to take efficient notes from the Hindu Editorials, right? It is a 5-point guideline that I've developed and used myself. So that is what I'll be sharing with you today. First of all, note making. Is it really relevant? Is it really useful? Is the question a lot of people ask. But what I say is, for editorials, for mains exam in particular, it becomes very necessary that you articulate the points within editorials in your own words. That way it will give you better retention, and you'll also be able to reproduce these answers in your mains exams paper, right? So, but it also has some relevance and connections to prelims, but mains is what we need to be targeting with note making. The first point that I like to emphasize upon is to try to locate the relevance of the article with the static subjects that you have, with the subjects that you have for both prelims and mains. For example, if there is a general article about how a party can tweak its internal organization to have better prospects in winning the election next year, this is particularly not necessary for either prelims or mains. So locate articles which will really help you to give out answers and answer questions, right? So locating relevance is the first point. The second point is to skim through the article entirely before you attempt to take any notes at all. The skimming operation is very necessary. You cannot go read everything that is there from beginning to end. If you read cover to cover from the beginning without understanding what the article is trying to tell you, you will not be able to understand, right? Because usually in articles they give firstly, secondly, thirdly, and what they do is they juxtapose different points and they add weight to their own opinion, right? So if you do not skim through the article, you will not understand what it is trying to say. So it is better to have to skim through the article and then attempt at understanding and assimilating it. The third point is to ignore strong opinions of the author of the article. See, usually authors put in their opinions also into the article, right? That is why an article is written in the first place. But the article will also have different facts, it will have points, it will have arguments and counter arguments against a certain point about the topic of the article itself. But don't go too deeply into opinion of the author of the article. The fourth point is to take notes itself, right? To now take an A4 sheet. Now you have skimmed through it, you know what the author is trying to tell you. You know what are the different points that you need to be looking into when you take notes. So take an A4 sheet, split it into two, say prelims and mains. For prelims, what you need to be doing. For prelims, just write down the different facts that are there. For example, in an article about the Santhal rebellion, I remember seeing the Santhal Tenancy Pargana Act within, it was just a line within that article. But 2018 prelims, there was a question on the Santhal Tenancy Pargana Act, right? It cannot be found in most of the source books that are available in the market. You can only go online and look at it more, right, to know what it is actually. So just write down that word, right? And from mains perspective, if you find some point, for example, if it is an article about sexual harassment, you can write down things like Vishaka guidelines, internal complaints committee and stuff like that, different things that are there, and write small one-word arguments and counter arguments again. Never use prepositions, conjunctions, adverbs, adjectives and all that. Your notes should be really broken. It should be like a shorthand of a journalist, right? That will be the mains part. Now you have the prelims part and the mains part. Just quickly revise through this and see with the article that you have not missed any of the points that are there, right? So with this A4 sheet, you go insert this A4 sheet within your static subjects, whichever source book it relates to, the topic relates to. And then whenever you revise that portion of your static later, you'll also happen to look at this A4 sheet, which will give you the dynamic aspect of that static portion, right? So you'll also revise static, you'll also revise dynamic, and this notes will be complete. Trust me, when you take mains, you'll have all the counter arguments, what you need to be writing down, the different points that you need to be emphasizing upon at the end of the year when you take mains, right? So this was my 5-point guideline for taking efficient notes from the Hindu paper. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you'd like to share it, please click on the share button, because sharing is caring. If you'd like to receive more videos of this sort, notification of more videos of this sort, click on the subscribe button. If you like me to talk about any topic that you want to, please comment upon it in the comment section. Thank you.
Nice.